Hello survivors and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be looking at the League's Season 3 schedule, and I'm going to be claiming my last character from Season 2. And as you can see, we have got Season 3 schedule. It's exactly the same as Season 2. We should be a little bit more used to it now. Season 1 was very different because it had a sort of like an extra week at the beginning for seeding. It is a qualifier week now, and basically what happens in a qualifier week is you are in one division. So for instance, if you're in Platinum, you're just in Platinum, and where you qualify in the first week is where you're the sort of league that you're in. So if you come in the top 6 or 7 or something like that, you'll be in Platinum 5. If you come in the next batch of like 10 or 15, you're in 4, so on and so forth until you go down to Platinum 1. So let's say last season you just got into Platinum and you just got promoted. Theoretically, you could jump 4 leagues. You could jump 4 divisions in the league and go straight up to Platinum 5. And then theoretically, next week you could qualify into Diamond. So you could jump to Diamond pretty quickly if you really wanted to. The best way to promote to the next division obviously would be to qualify in the highest league. So you want to be, you know, in Bronze 3, Silver 5, Gold 5, Platinum 5 if you want to promote into the next league. Obviously if you're in Diamond 5, that's as high as you can go. I'm going to be claiming my last reward in this region. I have managed to get enough season tokens to get all these characters, which I'm pretty happy about. I'm also going to be going into next season with enough to buy the Naira of this season, whoever is that in that slot next season, if it costs 12k again. And I haven't claimed the rewards from my missions yet. They haven't popped up. Hopefully they do. I'm still hoping they do. I mean, it was said that they were going to be fixed by Season 3, and we are in Season 3 now. Whether it's after the first week, I don't know. So I'm going to claim Tara. I wasn't really thinking she is an amazing character, but she's going to be fun in something like Faction Assault. I think she's going to be fun in Faction Assault, and she does have a really, really small position where she can go on a defense team, just because she can go behind a defensive leader and she can gain massive amounts of attack with her specialist skill. But on an attack team, you kind of need a decap, and you're going to have to decide between taking someone like Tara and Tyrese. Like, based on the 6-star rush, I definitely take Tara just because she has got a much faster rush. She's going to get a turn 2 rush on attack, guaranteed. But because of Decapitate on Tyrese's specialist skill is obviously much more needed in the current meta, the way the game works, and pretty much the meta that's going to be in the game forever now. Unfortunately, that's just the way it's going to work, unless they change Revive, which I don't think is going to happen. So that's the end of my characters being bought for Season 1. I did manage to get all the Ascendables. I potentially would have bought Sawyer if I didn't have him already, just because I think he's a cool character, and if he did become Ascendable, you know Sawyer is going to be pretty insane. He's got Decapitate, he's got Stun and Attack weapon. Whether he'd keep anything like that on a special weapon, but he probably would keep Decapitate, and having a yellow decap would be really strong. So I'm happy I've got him already. Do tell me which characters you did claim from this. It'd be interesting to know why. You know, some of you might have skipped out on getting particular characters because you don't want them, you don't need them. I think getting Sandy and Tara is pretty important because they're season exclusives. As you can see at the top, Sandy at League Season 2 is exclusive to League's Season 2, so they're probably not ever going to come up again, most likely, but who knows, they might add something else in the future. We'll have to wait and see. So the characters for Season 3 should be leaked sometime this week. If you want to save your season tokens to decide whether you want to buy Sandy, Tara, or Naya, or you want to save them for next season, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I just wanted to get these characters personally. I've got a reasonable amount of season tokens left over. I'm not sure what I'm going to do in my other region because season tokens are a little bit harder to come by. I'm going to wait, maybe see how the missions are going to progress, if we're going to get the ticket tokens from that. But I probably will get Sandy. I have got about 30k, and if I had to choose between Sandy and Tara, I'd probably go for Sandy in terms of just longevity and usefulness down the line if Reds come back around, or if there's, you know, there's obviously she works behind Donnie, which is pretty decent. But yeah, I'll have to wait and see. Hopefully the characters next season are good. We need some really important specialist skills. I want to see some decaps. I want to see some disarms, especially within accessible free-to-play characters. It's really important. But that's it in this video, guys. Do tell me what characters you picked this season and which characters you hope to pick next season, or what characters you hope to show up next season. The first 2 slots will be uniques, and then obviously the 3rd slot will be a sort of returning ascendable. But that's it in this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, guys, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.